Wait. Before you even think about reaching for your phone to download another app, I want you to listen to me. We are talking about your money, your security, and your future. You've worked 40, 50 years to get to this point. You are either retired or you are standing on the doorstep of retirement. And now you're hearing about an app called Dave. You're hearing that it can give you $500 instantly. But I have a question for you. Is it ever really that simple? The fear is real. I know it. You're on a fixed income. Maybe that Social Security check doesn't stretch quite as far as it used to because the price of eggs and gas is going through the roof. You have an emergency, a leaky pipe, a grandson's birthday you forgot, a prescription that cost more than you thought, and you need cash now. You don't want to go to a bank and be told no because you aren't working a 9 to 5 anymore. You don't want to touch your credit card and get slapped with an 18 or 24% interest rate. So you see an ad for Dave. It says no credit check, no interest, up to $500 instantly. It sounds like a lifeline, doesn't it? It sounds like a friend. But you need to stand in your truth. Is a payday advance app really the solution for someone on a fixed income? Let's look at how this actually works. Dave offers something they call ExtraCash. Now, technically, they aren't lending you money in the traditional sense. It's an advance. They look at your bank account. Yes, you have to give them access to see your private transactions, and they look for recurring deposits. For you, that's your Social Security or your pension. If they see that money coming in regularly, they might authorize an advance. But here is the first, denied, moment you need to be ready for. Just because you receive Social Security doesn't mean you'll get that $500. Most people, especially when they first start, only qualify for $25 or $50. Can you imagine? You go through the trouble of linking your accounts, giving up your privacy, and you might only get enough for a bag of groceries. And instantly? Let's be very clear. If you want that money in your external bank account right this second, you are going to pay an express fee. It's usually a percentage or a flat fee. Then there's the monthly membership fee. It might only be a few dollars, but if you are only borrowing $50 and you pay a $5 fee plus a membership fee, do you know what that interest rate actually looks like? It is sky high. It is a wolf in sheep's clothing. The problem isn't the $50. The problem is the cycle. What happens when your Social Security check hits next month? Dave is first in line. They take that money back automatically. Now, you're starting the month $50 or $100 short. What do? You go back to Dave. You are now borrowing your own money every single month and paying them a fee for the privilege. That is not financial freedom. That is a trap. If you are a retiree, your biggest asset is your peace of mind. When you start robbing Peter to pay Paul through an app on your phone, you lose that peace. You start living in fear of that automatic withdrawal. I want you to take a deep breath. If you are in a situation where you need an extra $100 to make ends meet, an app is not your answer. Here is your actionable takeaway. This is what you must do if you want to be a master of your own money. First, if you have a credit union, go there. Credit unions love retirees. They often have small, payday alternative loans with capped interest rates that are far safer than an app. Second, look at your wants versus your needs. If that emergency is a want, you must have the courage to say, not now. If it is a need, look into local community resources or senior assistance programs that help with utilities or prescriptions. There is no shame in using a resource that was built for you. Third, if you are already in the Dave cycle, you have to break it. Cut your spending to the bone for just 1 month. Eat what's in the freezer. Skip the movie. Do whatever it takes to pay that advance back and not take it out again the next day. You are too old and too wise to be played by an algorithm. You deserve to know exactly where every penny is going. Don't let a cute app with a bear logo tell you how to manage the money you spent a lifetime earning. Stand in your power. Be responsible. And for heaven's sake, stay away from instant money that costs your future. You can do this.